You need to give yourself love and embody what would it feel like to be in a healthy, loving relationship. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In case you're new here, my name is Kim. This is Bella, and this is Core Union. Today, I want to talk about how you already have what it is that you want because your desire existed before you became aware of it. The bridge of incidents, like if you're not with your specific person in the relationship, if you don't have the money that you want, if your business isn't successful, if you don't have the home that you want yet, you are currently on the bridge and everything is getting worked out for you because guess what? It's not up to you to decide how and when it happens. You only need to have blind faith and trust. So I want to talk a little bit about what happened when I found my little Bella, but the whole video again is going to be just illustrating a few examples of this. Once you really understand that the desire already exists before you become aware of it, and so you kind of get a taste of what it is that you want, maybe you go for it, maybe something goes against you, but when you dig your heels in and you're just like, no, and you claim it, that's my baby, that's my dog, that's my mirror soul, that's my husband, that's my wife, that's my successful business, that's my new home, that's my new car, whatever it is, that desire already existed. And then you became aware of it because you were like, it was like right there. You were pretty much ready for it. Being ready for it doesn't mean that the opposing fears and limiting beliefs aren't going to challenge you. It's not that it's a test from God or the universe. It's a test that's happening within you because your vessel is basically getting upgraded. God, universe, source, infinite intelligence is upgrading you. You're becoming more of who you were created to be. You're becoming more powerful. You're getting to a point where you are ready to accept love in your life. You're getting to a point where you are ready to have the money that you deserve or whatever it is. Okay. So the pain, as painful as it is, it's a moment for you to face it, let it go, allow yourself to forgive, forget, drop the circumstances, and then go back into your end. Obviously, you need to get super clear of what your end is. So anyway, when I first saw Bella online, Felix was alone. And I was ready to have a little partner for him. I basically didn't want him to be alone anymore. So, putting it in a nutshell, I'm looking on Pet Finder or whatever it is. I end up seeing, I see some dogs that aren't in the area. I expand the search over the country. I end up, when I see Bella, I'm just like, her name was Tinkerbell. I'm like, that's my dog. That's her. It's the same thing that happened when I was looking previously and I found Felix. I saw him. I knew he was the one. I knew he was my dog. I knew what his personality was going to be like. I could literally feel him. Same thing with the story with Romeo. A little bit different, obviously, because that involved a breeder. But anyway, so back to Bella, Tinkerbell, when I first saw her. I knew she was the one. I reached out, I filled out all the paperwork, I sent in my payment. We were getting ready to plan out the logistics of when I would meet them to pick her up. She was going to be transported from across the country to where I was at the time, where my interior business was. It was actually going to be 2 hours away, where the drop off was going to be. I couldn't personally do it. I needed to send somebody to do it for me. I'm working that out. And after a day or whatever passes, they reach out and they tell me that she was adopted to another family. So I was obviously livid. I was really pissed off. So I went onto Pet Finder. I was angry. I was upset. I reacted to the person. I went on Pet Finder. I saw another dog. She was adorable, but she wasn't Bella. She was super cute. I don't even remember what her name was. So then, I was reactive and I was angry, just like maybe with your person, you go on a dating app and you start to, communicate with someone else when you really know that this isn't who you want to be with. Okay, it's kind of similar to that. So now I reach out to this organization across the country, not related at all to this organization that Bella was from. I go through the same process. Then I decided to catch myself and focus. No, Bella is my baby. Bella is the one. I imagined holding her little body. I closed my eyes, and throughout the day, whether I was in the living room, the dining room, the kitchen, cooking, no matter where I was, I would close my eyes and I would literally imagine her little body running around. I would imagine myself holding her. I would imagine all of it. A short amount of time goes by because obviously this had to happen. It was a time crunch. I was in the shower. I did my inner work in the morning. I did my visualization. I embodied the state of owning Bella. Bella was home with me. According to them, she was gone. She was with another family. She was adopted out. Getting ready, and I hear a notification on my iPhone. I look at it. It's an email from the other organization with the other, you know, replacement Bella, basically saying, we're awfully sorry, but someone else got this dog. Emma, I think her name was Emma. So I was like, oh, I don't care. Good. Because I forgot to even, tell them I wasn't interested anymore. It was like 20 seconds later or something, I hear another notification. I look and it says Bella is now available again. I'm sorry. It said Tinkerbell is now available again. I ran downstairs. I finalized everything. And within a short amount of time, days or whatever, Bella was in my arms. Okay. So that is digging your heels in and making a decision. It may not happen that quick for you. You may have a lot more stories to overcome, but you need to become the container. Remember this, you are a vessel of the light of God, universe source, divine intelligence, and the desires themselves already exist. If you aren't the container of emotional stability, of knowing that you're chosen, knowing that you're loved, knowing that you're perfect exactly how you are, and everything you say and everything that you do, accepting yourself for who you are and allowing yourself to know that it's safe to receive love, then how can you be in the healthy, stable, secure, loving relationship with your mirror soul? You can't, because you have to become a container of that. You have to embody that. But from where you are now to actually being physically in the relationship depends on you being able to release and let go of whatever old stories that there are. Give yourself love through the process. Don't reject yourself, but you are abandoning your old identity and you're embodying the new identity of being together. You don't need to force something that's already yours. You need to give yourself love and embody what would it feel like to be in a healthy, loving relationship. This is what I was inspired to share with you today. Please do affirm down below that you have received this message, that you know that your desire exists. It's already done, and allow yourself to accept it. Say whatever you want to say. I love you so much. Reach out to me if you need me. Have an amazing day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Nothing can come, nothing can come, nothing can come between us.